Welcome back, everybody, to the Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door playthrough. This is part 5, and we're going to be finishing up down here in the sewers underneath Schwank Castle. Or Fortress, right. Schwank Fortress. This is not actually a castle. And waiting for us in the main area of the sewer is this guy, this goldish, yellowish fuzzy, who's being very rude, and then says he's going to lunch on our head. Well, we'll see about that. Alright, so you can't flee this fight because this is, in fact, a mini-boss. So, yeah, this guy's got a little bit of something special up his sleeve, I guess, even though he doesn't have sleeves, still. So there's a weird thing about this battle that's supposed to happen, that the walkthrough told me was supposed to happen, that didn't quite happen. So, when you do a certain amount of damage to this guy, this happens. And now he's just kind of shrouded in this huge mass of black fuzzies, of regular fuzzies. And it's pretty hard to see him, but you can actually target him. So I'm going to be re-healing my FP a little bit here. I love how Goombella's just standing like in the fuzzy horde there. And oh, well, speaking of standing in the fuzzy horde, yeah, I wasn't 100% on this attack pattern here. It's just kind of my first time doing this, and then that guy just kind of jumps out, hits us, and then taunts because, you know, he's a little jerk. But yeah, see, you can't actually target him somehow. Mario is able to see him through all that. Oh my, well, that was pretty scary. Why did that happen off of the power jump? I don't understand the falling background thing. But now, unfortunately, Goombella is in danger. But it doesn't really matter because this guy's done. Like dinner. 20 star points for that. I agree with this wholeheartedly. Although, yeah, Goombella got a little bit beat up there by the falling background. And I love how they have like a tired sprite, like a tired animation, the partners. I thought that's pretty cool. And unfortunately, Goombella's a little worse for wear, but she'll be fine. But yeah, so the thing that the walkthrough had told me to do was that just to do one successful power smash or power jump, don't let Goombella actually attack. On the enemy's turn, don't super guard. Do a regular guard, but don't super guard. So, the thing that it's saying is that once Gold Fuzzy has less than 5 HP, it'll summon the Fuzzy Horde. However, it seemed to summon the Fuzzy Horde when I only did 4 damage to it. So I was very confused. Yeah, so I was supposed to get the Gold Fuzzy's HP super low, to 2, actually, by this strategy. Then it would summon the Fuzzy Horde, and then you just let Goombella finish him off, like what happened. But yeah, so super speeding this entire portion of me going back to Petalburg, because I don't think anybody wants to see me pacing the same old jerks and running the same old path that I had already run the other way before. Yes. Alright, so we're back here in Petalburg. We've got these sun and moon stones. You know, I didn't actually go and talk to the guy, the old elder turtle. Oh, okay, well, it's just, I'm glad that I have that Toad's vote of confidence. He seems very, very confident in me being able to beat Hooktail. What a nice guy. Alright, doing a little bit of item-related stuff. Just kind of looking around. Buying, what did I do? I bought like one thing. I think I bought a fire flower, and then that was it. And then I decided I might as well go ahead and use that inn coupon, which I collected on the way back from Schwank Fortress, because then I finally had a space in my inventory to keep it. And, yeah, sleeping time. You know, it's pretty rude, Mario, that you have your shoes on while you sleep, but, hey, you know, it's not my inn, so I can't really complain about it now, can I? So yeah, that was our first use of the inn. I figured I might as well just, you know, leave that in just in case anybody wants to see what the animation looks like when you go to sleep. Alright, so we're going to save real quick, and then we're going to have Goombella just randomly tattle about the Petalburg. Also, oh, she does mention something. You buy stuff and then you rest. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. You shop till you drop. Also, yeah, she mentions that, yeah, the guy that bites you when you fall into the water, his name is Nibbles. I'm not familiar with that guy or that creature or that species or whatever. But, yeah. So now that we're done with that, we move it on out to the west exit of Petalburg. And hey, look, it's that weird-looking Koopa Troopa again. Who invited him with his muttering and his stuttering and his stalking, apparently? Because apparently he was literally waiting there the whole time for Mario to show up and then ask him a question. Oh my. Caps lock is cruise control for cool. But yeah, now this guy's got a little bit of a sappy backstory. Apparently his dad went off to go fight Hooktail and never came back. So, yeah. That's kind of grim. But you know, it is pretty admirable of him that he wants to go and finish what his dad started and beat up Hooktail, because, well, you know, that's what we're doing, so he might as well come along, right? Sure, why not, you know? I'm such a nice guy, I might as well just say yes. Alright, and there goes Goombella into Mario's head, and now we've got Koops, our second partner. So Koops works a lot the same way as Cooper did, and by a lot, I mean, well, pretty much identical. Actually, he does have a newish sort of thing. You see, with Cooper, you were able to, you know, just kick the shell, and then, you know, he would go shooting along, and then you'd be able to pick stuff up. But with Koops, you can actually hold him in place for as long as you want, and then once you release the X button, then he just fires past Mario. There you go. Yeah, see, there's all sorts of cool, amazing combinations that you can do with this cool new ability that Koops has. So remember, hold X to shoot. Alright, I shall remember that. So yeah, oh, and also, I believe his attacks in battle are named exactly the same as Cooper's were. Just like Goombella's name, or attack names are the same as Goombario's. Yeah, so many different characters, man. I gotta remember all their names. And then, as we're about to leave, then this happens. This kind of reminds me of Locky Lester, or should I say Spike. Koops has a girlfriend that is apparently not too happy that he wants to go off and fight Hooktail. Kind of like how Locky Lester's girlfriend, Locky Lulu, was not very happy that Locky Lester wanted to go off and fight either. Wow. Well, she's pretty to the point, you know, I can appreciate that, and she even just flat out just calls him a crybaby. She's just like, hey, you know what, it's cool, you're a crybaby, I don't mind. He's the man! Oh, God. Well, that's, oh. So, yeah. Well, we got a little sample of Koops' Power Shell attack. Alright. Here we go. Hooktail's castle awaits. We're finally on the way to Hooktail's castle. Oh god, there's that bridge that took like 2 minutes to build. Yeah, I'm really not a big fan of how long that the lag that I experience with some portions of this game. I don't know if they're completely fixable. I might just have to like upgrade the emulator version or something. Like it also says, you know, on the wiki where I got help for this particular lag issue, or just issues in general for this game. It also says it helps sometimes to just try different versions of the emulator, because sometimes they update things, and you know, they might fix one thing in a certain game and it might make another game laggy, you know, just as an unfortunate side effect. But yeah, you know. Anyway, so there's a lot of jerks to be beat up here. Oh, I like how I got that as the first strike for this battle. That's pretty cool. Also, I decided not to super speed this because something very fancy happens. And by fancy, I mean stylish. Literally. I was just like randomly pressing A as I would like come off the jump or whatever. I knew that stylish moves existed, but I wasn't 100% sure like how to time them. So I just decided, why don't I just randomly press A, or just like press A in like a certain sort of timing. Also, here's the first usage of Koops' out of battle ability. But yeah, so I just randomly got that, not the happy heart, well, I just got the badge, happy heart. I got that stylish move, and I was like, wait a minute, whoa, 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 whoa. It's that simple? You know, although one thing that I will actually say that I appreciate about stylish moves, also I think I do it again here. So, you know, I'm starting to get the hang of it. And yeah, you get a ton of, what are they called? Friggin', I can't remember what it's called. Star power, that's it. You get a lot of star power when you do stylish moves. But, yeah, the one thing I will say that I appreciate about stylish moves, as compared to, you know, with, like I said, I related it to Superstar Saga and how you could do the fancy extra commands or whatever during the attacks. Those would actually make you do more damage. These are just, like, these are optional, really, the stylish moves. You don't have to do them. You don't have to learn how they work. It just helps you out a little bit more by giving you more star power. Alright, so now that we've inserted the Thunder Badge and the Moonstone, now we have to do this thing where basically, I didn't read the text that's on that pillar in the middle, but basically it tells you that you have to hit both of the buttons at the same time. And I think the walkthrough had kind of told me that. And, you know, I just kind of figured it out myself because, you know, I'm not terrible at video games, okay? Jeez. And then the pillar in the middle breaks away to reveal a very convenient pipe, which then conveniently spawns another pipe all the way in the distance for us to take. Hello, Koops just like shows up, just like, hey, here I am. Alright, and then boom, right into the background we go. No Koops, unfortunately. And yeah, we're just gonna jump right here. Jump into Hooktail's castle. Now, there's a spring platform here that you gotta take to get into the actual castle itself. But first, we're gonna go down this bottom pathway, save our progress, get this cutscene of the very intimidating Hooktail Castle. God, you know, this suddenly, I didn't even relate this at first, but it suddenly reminds me of the Koopa Bros Fortress. Alright. This place is terrifying. And also, oh god, you know, I love when they do that with the castles, like I don't know what that's called at the time. Is it the ramparts? The top part where it just kind of breaks away, I guess, and it's just kind of different length, a different width, sets of bricks at the very top. It just reminds me immediately of Super Mario Bros. But yeah, unfortunately we had to fall in there and get bit by nibbles. I sped that part up because I was a little bit confused as to what I was supposed to do at first. But yeah, you gotta go down there, fall down onto the platform, and then jump over to get the HP plus badge. And then now we can go into the actual castle. Yeah, I'm still very sad that you have to pay for the box thing. But yeah, it's, you know, I guess it's just a thing. Whatever. Maybe, you know, maybe they make up for it by actually giving you, like, more coins in general. Whee! Yeah, I was trying to get to that topmost airplane platform, but it's not necessary. Just have to get to this side, and then go into the door, and then you're in Hooktail's castle, magically. Wah! Oh, man. Well, I just got bopped. Alright. Wah! Alright. Hey, I'm getting better at those super guards. But yeah, no super speed here because, whoops. Because there is a new enemy-ish with the Paratroopa. Yeah, I know, not the most exciting new enemy. Wee! Got him. Can he do it a second time? Ow. Dang. I love the little sound effects, though, like when you get hit. It's like, it's just, oh, hey, there we go. Neat, stylish moves. Looking very stylish. So yeah, it is possible, whoops. It is possible to use stylish moves with your partners. You just kind of got to time it with them as well during their attacks. Yeah. It's really fun, though, you know, to actually nail those stylish moves. You know, because once you get that timing down, it's just... It's really rewarding, you know? It's just like stylish, and then boom, you get some extra star power. Speaking of which, it's time for a level up. Alright. So, I'm gonna fill up, or I should say level up, my FP this time, so that we can do more of those fancy special attacks like Koops' Power Shell, which I believe I did in that that battle that just happened right now wasn't the best timing to do it on those Koopa Troopas, because while they're still standing, they do have 1 defense. Only until you knock them onto their backs do they have 0 defense. So yeah, nothing really to see up here except for a airplane platform that's basically supposed to let you go back. Whoa. And kind of dodging that guy. Oh yeah, right. So I switched out momentarily here to Goombella, because in the walkthrough it was telling me stuff. And in this particular portion, it was telling me that I should probably use Goombella for the battles with, you know, the winged enemies, because Koops can't hit enemies that are in the air, while Goombella actually can. So, you know, just for a little bit, you know, we're gonna get back to Koops in just a moment. But for right now, gonna open up that badge box, I guess, badge block maybe. And get the Power Bounce badge, aka the godliest of all badges, in my opinion. Because I love the Power Bounce badge. It was like an absolute staple when I played Paper Mario 64, for me anyway. It was a staple in my badge lineup. I loved doing the badge, or the Power Bounce just like over and over and over again. Also, I think... Oh yeah, there you go. Through that super speed, I was able to see that, yes, I am getting stylish moves on Goombella's head bonk. So yeah, like I said, getting used to it, learning the timing, it's really not that difficult. In fact, I think you can actually just spam A and you'll probably just get it. Unlike with the super guard or whatever, it tells you not to do that. I don't really want to have my bones end up here. You know, I thought that remark was funny because I don't think that Goombas actually have bones. They shouldn't. And in fact, I actually Googled, like, dry Goomba, and there is no such thing. It's just like, when you jump on Goombas, they just get squashed flat, so where are the bones exactly? Speaking of bones, these bones remind him of his father. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh. What's this? Clutching a letter. Gross. Alright, yeah. Go ahead and grave rob it. Alright. Here we go. Oh. That's pretty dark. Alright, cool. Begin with Cur and end with Ickit. What? Hidden somewhere? Item related to Hooktail's weakness. Huh. Okay. That's an interesting hint. Do not give in to your kinder nature and fall for its tricks. Alright. Sounds easy enough. Wait, what? My son Colorado? Huh? My son Colorado? Huh? Wow. Oh, well, you know, Koops, you start asking silly questions, you might just get a silly answer. Also, I noticed that there was like a key or something right there. It's just like, wait, can I go over there? And then, yeah, no. And, yeah, you know, spoiler alert, that's not actually his father's bones. This is, this is a bad guy. Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, well, that's a lot of guys on the screen. Also, yeah, I kind of sped through that text thing because I was being told that I should be spamming the B button for, you know, hammering stuff continuously. And then that just kind of shoved me through that text. So now we're battling this guy, another mini-boss. This is Red Bones, apparently. Surrounded by a bunch of Dull Bones. Those are all new. These guys only have 1 HP, aside from the Red Bones, of course. Red Bones, as well as the Dull Bones, all have 1 defense, so jumping on them really does not help. You gotta have something that does at least 2 damage per strike, such as the Shell Toss, or the Hammer, perhaps. But yeah, all this guy really does in return is just throws his Red Bones. Also, I forgot to mention that I liked what they did with this Shell Toss action command you have to do here, and then, you know, they made it different, as, you know, instead of just making it like the hammer thing, again, where you have to just hold it to the left for a certain amount of time. You have to kind of actually time it now on a little spinny dial thing. But anyway, that's it for this part of the 1000 Year Door playthrough. Join me in part 6, where I'll be traversing through some more of Hooktail's castle. See you all next time.